Hi everyone, this is Dave. I'd like to give you an overview of DigitalIs, which is one of the resources I'd like you to spend some time browsing this week. So earlier on, you contributed after reading a couple articles to the Student Voices Wiki, and you just completed the multi-genre project, which was a digital multi-genre. What I'd like you to do is to take a look at what writing looks like in the digital age from different perspectives. So you have the Student Voices Wiki where people talked about things like making writing real and connecting it and giving students opportunities to participate outside the classroom with writing. The multi-genre where really writing was everything from digital stories to poems to Facebook pages to Wordles. And now DigitalIs, where you get a glimpse of what goes on in other classrooms. So started by the National Writing Project as a way to sort of just say what writing looks like in the digital world. It was not meant to advocate that people use computers. It was not meant to provide research. It was just meant to give a picture of what it looks like. You have to do a little, it's helpful to have a little guidance before you jump in. First off, if you go right to resources. So resources are contributed items, and they are things like this. This is an article, so someone teaching a bit of architecture in their English class. And I haven't read this one. I couldn't tell you what it's about, but you get a sense of what it looks like. It's images from a classroom, it's a teacher's piece of writing, it's resources, even as handouts, okay? I mean, that certainly informs a bit what writing looks like in his classroom. So there's a range of resources. Some of these they're all like curated, so someone's read through them. And you can kind of browse through them, all right? Find something that really speaks to you, that you find helpful, that you can read and take something away. Then there's collections. And collections are groups of resources that have been curated. I was a curator for this for a little over a year. And so they range from collections about teaching and learning, the art and craft of digital writing, or big questions, sort of those, what does the thing all mean, all right? So let me give you a glimpse at one from art and craft. And I'm going to give you one that I collected, I curated. So you have this short piece of writing, which is me, and it just extends down here. Really short article. All right, that's just the intro to the collections. And then you have the resources that are related to this. So this one, illuminated text. It has a video. You got to watch the video. That's part of the thing, okay? If you just read this, be like, oh, okay, that's great. That's not so helpful. And then you go on to the next one. And so this one has 4 different resources. This one is moving type, and I honestly have not looked at this in a long time. So I couldn't tell you what these are. Oh, these are videos. Okay, so I'm sorry, I apologize. Those were screenshots. They're supposed to be these videos. So in this case, you want to watch these videos. They're really short. They're YouTube. Right? It's about writing that looks very different from what we see. Okay? And then you keep going through, and here's one. And it is an article that this person, B. Foster, published in California English, which, by the way, if you want to get some of the writing you're doing published, that's a great place. If you're an elementary teacher, here is one on video and writing with young kids, all right? And it's a glimpse from what it looks like in this person's classroom. So that's one way to go through, is to go through resources and collections and really get a glimpse of what digital writing looks like. You want to be able to bring this stuff back, so talk about it. You know, if you're going to talk about this collection, provide a link. If you're going to talk about this thing, ditto, provide a link, share that with us. The other way to look at this is through tags. All right, so tags, let's look at all their tags. Tags take place when someone's written about something and they tagged it so that other people would also relate to it or find it, okay? So one of the big tags in this group is connected learning. And you'll see all these things. And they may range from, you know, little tiny things that you don't care about, you know, like this, here's a quick invitation. But they might also be really helpful things like, here's a reflection, or here is something interesting, the hour of code. And I think it is about, there you go, computer programming. There's digital writing, okay? So these people are all vetted. They are working teachers like you and I. They're from all over the country. And they are sharing a glimpse of what their classroom looks like. You will see some people have a great number of contributions in here. Kevin Hodgson is a teacher from Massachusetts. He works with middle schoolers. You know, they're all over. So those are several different ways. It takes a little time to browse this. That's why this place did not crazily take off. You can look at people, but you can look at tags. I think collections is probably the most helpful. Here's one on social action. What do political blogs look like? What happens when students become change writers? I love this stuff. So there you go. Spend some time with this. See what you can bring back to our conversation. All right? Cool.